Alright, let me buy this fucking gift, man.
A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Las Vegas Raiders. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason.
So you can hear me? Let me ask you a question. If for my man's baby shower is next weekend, but like the only thing left on his registry is like the shit grandparents supposed to buy, like
the expensive shit,
the Godfather or some shit, like the crib and like nursery furniture, like shit that's $1,000. So I'm like, all right. And then he has, so like they didn't put a lot of stuff on their registry, and like it kind of makes sense to me because again, they had a really small wedding. It was like 30 people at their wedding. So like, I mean, they got a tight little group. So I'm like, there's only a little bit of stuff on the registry, and like the stuff that's left again is like maybe 4 things, like some onesies and some other shit that come up to like $40. Now they asked for it, but I'm like, I'm not gonna give him no $40 shit because that's real cheap. That's my guy. He didn't do that to me. But I'm also not gonna get him the $600 crib or the $1,100 whatever the shit is.
Yeah.
So would you? So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get him some shit that like I think that they need that they didn't put on their registry. Would you prefer that? Would you prefer that, or would you prefer the bread to put towards the expensive shit that you didn't get from?
Just get me something.
You said just get you something?
I would just say I would want just get me something, honestly.
But not like, so like, again, if I gave them like a $200 gift card to Pottery Barn where all this furniture is, that's money they could use on the shit that they ultimately didn't get, but listed as quote unquote must haves. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, but again, I think Tiffany definitely thinks this Dakota shit is like something they're gonna desperately need, and they don't realize it.
Yeah,
because it's their first one.
So for me, I be feeling like people do shit like that because it's like I know I'm not gonna get it. It would be great if I did, but I'm not banking on that. Like when you put like the expensive shit on there. Like when you put any expensive shit on there, it's like, all right, if I get lucky, great. If not, okay, fuck it too.
Like I if this shit was $100 cheaper, I mean, I was really gonna do it. Like, I've been like really thinking about getting him the crib, and then the crib went up another $100, and I was like, yeah, nah, that just sealed it for me. Because the shit was $4.99. I was like, damn. But I was really gonna get it for him, and then I clicked the link. They got links to the shit on the registry, and the link was broken, so I went directly to Pottery Barn, and the shit is $5.99 now. And I'm like $5.99 is basically $700 with tax and shit.
With tax and everything.
I'm not doing that. But I'm like, I would give him $200 towards the shit. But I really think that getting this Dakota shit would be something that they really need. But I don't want them to feel like, damn, this nigga got me some shit that we ain't even asked for.
I mean, the registry be, hey, here's the suggested shit that we want. You don't gotta go by that shit. I know I don't. You know how many times niggas went to the baby shower and showed up with shit from Knickerbocker?
But like, this ain't some cheap shit I'm getting. This shit is $200.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I feel like it won't be a problem. Like, it's not like you just getting the little fucking Mark Echo onesie and shit, and the shit with the matching hat. You showing up with some shit that's legitimately gonna be used.
Would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make
All
that
right,
call, but I have a feeling
I
both of
feel
us would
better
have
about
said,
it.
go for it.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He'll swing that
I
out
might
wide
do
to Jacobs.
it.
And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we get everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space. Right?
You streaming that? You streaming it here,
Huh?
You streaming it here?
Jacobs on first and
Yeah.
10. And he's going to be taken
Yeah.
down with a marker on the field. So let's see
Yeah,
about
yeah.
the
Don't say nothing crazy.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
But when you join up with Chips, he's streaming too. So,
No stories.
yep.
Here's Rodgers to throw. This goes out wide for Drake. Stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. This defense for the Chiefs, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance. His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage, but now, in this situation, the field is really...
And he's in! Touchdown, Raiders!
Come on, man.
Jacobs, his 26th touchdown.
Just finished making and eating an egg salad sandwich. Wherever I go today, it's gonna be a problem.
The Raiders are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point by Colson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0
It's gonna be
game.
prairie dusting everywhere. Niggas gonna be like, "What was that?"
Oh my God, you're streaming this? You got Oh shit, I'm hurting. I've had 2 straight nights of hard boozing.
Out is the kickoff.
I want to say I'm taking tonight off, but I'll be lying.
Taken from about the 12.
I might. That nigga Hef is a warrior. Nigga Hef got to go into a day look. And he was with me both nights boozing. Wow, boy. Oh shit, I have no idea what my password is for this shit.
Excuse me, shit.
Oh, that worked. And ships in original packaging.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? They go play action. Now Mahomes. And down he goes. Brought down around the sack. Grady Jarrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
A little bit of lime Perrier.
Oh, nigga, I got the crib itself. Fam just left for Jersey. Spring break.
For the whole week next week?
Whole week. Well, most of the week because I gotta go away for work. So
That's right. You're supposed to be coming down to Baltimore, right?
nah, I'm gonna be in Chicago.
Oh, okay. Even better.
I'm gonna be in
They
Chicago.
spent all week in practice in meetings talking about taking an early advantage,
Um,
being the road team,
and
going up a
I gotta
score.
book my
That takes the
hotel
crowd out of the game and puts
and
some
my
doubt in the
fucking
minds of their
rental car
opponents.
like right now.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not
Damn,
going to
son,
stop it, you
good
keep
ass.
throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to
I
creep
need a
up,
new.
start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top,
Oh my
take it
god,
deep,
man.
and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
I need new surge protector.
On first down, it's Jacobs.
It's not
And
plugged
he'll be
in.
taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Behind the TV. Yeah, I'm about to unplug this computer. My laptop
Back-to-back
charger.
big plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Rodgers. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's second and 10.
My brain is so foggy right now. Mad hungover. Can't even think of a nice message to write on the fucking gift. I've erased what I wrote like 3 times already. I'm like,
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Forced out to his left. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack
I was
him
down
up
to just
with
eating niggas' food out here.
first quarter. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Mitchell out here not doing shit. Oh man.
Fourth as this one's away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line.
I'm about to just write, couldn't be
So
happy.
the field position game here is a very nice punt is going to pin him.
It's almost like watching a game of tennis.
What a blessing.
Like that, but it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Blessings on blessings on blessings.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So he's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Check out.
On second down, Pendleton. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But
His address.
Open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up.
No, I don't want to hang out today. I don't want to lay on my couch, bro.
On 3rd down, Pendleton. No chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's Tommy Townsend now, standing just about on his own goal line.
All right.
Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. To throw, it's Rodgers.
All right, I'm done with that.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing.
I seen this
We're
nigga,
there at the catch and we get
Big
guys
Baby
on the
last
ground.
night. Yeah,
We
this
can
nigga
live with
is
that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12,
motherfucker,
15
boy.
yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Say something again.
Said I saw Big Baby in the streets
They'll
last
run on first down.
Big
It's
motherfucker.
Jacobs. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs, and he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Raiders on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throwing is Rodgers. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Looks like your spot opened up.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Yo, join up, Nightmare, and
Switch the game chat.
game chat. Yeah.
And the Raiders add 6
Lonely.
Not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble.
I'm Mr. Lonely. I need somebody to call my own.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy is like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
33. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Grady Jarrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Here's the Chiefs punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. On play action, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right, and he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On play action, Rodgers. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Steps away. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Oh, he bowls over him. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Check 24, check 24.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And the Raiders have got it. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes, and going deep for Hill. And that was
not a pick.
Incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. An Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, check like 33. Check like 33. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, 15, 15, 15. Right, check 33. 33. Come this way. Come this way.
They go play fake. Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on. That'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. Steps away to his left. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying, make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
They got another goddamn Jurassic Park coming out? Jesus Christ.
Set to get this drive started. Rodgers now on first down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Throwing on second and long. Rodgers. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
Fuck, he keep throwing it so low. Lead him up.
Not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Mike, check 33. 33. Watch the screen.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they... And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Eddie Goldman able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Here's Jacobs from the gun, and he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Lose the ball.
Chris Jones, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Here's A.J. Cole now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
You have to play well individually, but conceptually as well. And around Utah the last couple of weeks, there's been a lot of noise.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get him the lead. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that one will be accepted. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
On 1st down, Pendleton. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. They'll keep it on the ground. Pendleton, and he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Well, boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to...
Jesus Christ.
Third time. He's picked off just shy of midfield. Gets past one man. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. For these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Hands it off out of the gun.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They hand off to their big tight end. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there, relied on the big guys up front, and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll keep it on the ground. Pendleton. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on 2nd and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. Is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Jesus Christ.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Well, time is certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A line ball. Taking it right down Broadway. He's at the 30.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
20,
Can now.
10, 5.
Them niggas bounced? I have no idea what's going on.
No, I'm guessing you came back to the party chat.
His first touchdown
But they not in here.
and the Raiders Mahomes have
Yeah, they didn't.
one score
They
game
still in game
again.
chat.
Here in the
The
fourth.
fuck going on here?
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Hold on.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Raiders pick it up. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's into
He about to be mad. He about to be mad.
touchdown. And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. But how about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Raiders 28, Chiefs 24.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken from about the 12. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Mahomes firing complete. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey.
Nice. Well coached. A team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there.
Mike check 33. 33. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Mahomes will throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Mike check 33. 33. Let's get some back.
Mahomes to throw it.
Thank you. My turn for the bullshit interception.
Picked off at the 15. And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And it took a big 4th quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the 4th quarter. But a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy level just didn't seem to be there. But in the 4th quarter, somehow they dug deep and found that extra bit, right, that reserve tank. They hauled it out. Offense scored some points, defense held them, and lo and behold, they walk away with a win. Maybe expend a little more energy than they expected to, but they'll take it.
So for Las Vegas, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, it's just their 3rd loss as they fall now to 10-3. And they'll try again next week at home against New England.